Hey guys, Jinlox here, back with our semi-blind playthrough of Wildermyth. So last time I think we cleared the first chapter, right? And there's 3 chapters in this. Jack Baby's right there. He's right there. Investigate Kenta Altar, 350 days left. Clear Gorgon sites to get more time. Right, so this is where the game, the randomness can really change how you play. For example, here, Mountain Pass, or Mountain Range, you could build a pass to access the lands beyond. We do have a couple passes that have already been built, but here there's a river which you need to build a bridge to get to. So there is that. My thought would be let's go recruit Dustymere first. I don't know if we necessarily want to split up the party at that point. I'd really prefer to have 2 parties of 3 rather, because 2 makes things dangerous. Unless they're, if I go and I recruit a legendary person, then maybe they'll be strong enough to do it with some help. So let's see. Let's just gather first, right? 13 days travel time, then we'll see. Maybe we could recruit with some, build the bridge with the other. Walbert feels called by destiny. Okay, well. Weirdway seems to drift in the night. A haunted ship slicing still seas in silence. The village languishes in the grips of an awful disease. Many lives taken. Many more taken ill. Is that Walbert? Walbert's right in front of you, dude. Oh, I guess he was talking to himself. Or maybe he was being... whatever. Wrath, I thought you'd left town. No one is on the streets but them. The stink of disease curls out each window. Only crickets and the occasional owl song are there to remember the world won't end tonight. Fate has chosen you to accompany me, then. Is fate what we're talking about? It hangs over me, Wrath, a brilliant lodestar. I set out tonight to follow it, and you must join me. Are you okay? You don't sound like yourself. We go to a wild place that appeared to me in a dream. There's a poison in this town that was born somewhere distant. I don't suppose there's a chance this was just a dream, just like any other dream. No, I know you don't always believe me, but just know there are things that happen to me that are meant to happen. This is one of them. The journey begins at the dawnward tip of the year's longest night. Perhaps it's merely coincidence, or perhaps destiny's hand has touched the scales. Choose. Truly there is no solider thing than fate, or, hold up, we can't leave tonight. Look at the shape of the moon. Let's go with it. Alright, so... since there's only 4 of us at the moment, well, it's a little riskier, but it'll be just the 2 of us. The other 2 will go off and recruit the 3rd person. Or the 5th person, I suppose. Okay, arrived. So you... I was going to build the bridge, but let's recruit. Two days to complete. Okay, that's fine. And then 3 days to complete. We'll get the extra day. Walbert and Wrath have arrived. Fog descends sometime after dark. It casts an unhealthy shade over everything. By the way, some of these events... Not these are character events, but there's some that require multiple events to do. Right, and the one that is like the baby celestial, that required you get a rune from some event and then you do something else, and then I think it's like a 3rd event where you actually raise it. And that one takes frickin' forever. Fog descends sometime after dark. It casts an unhealthy shade over everything. So your idea is to attack this place teeming with inscrutable malevolence in the very depths of the night? The sooner we deal with it, the sooner it can stop weighing on my heart. Really, I don't think it's my choice at all. As they approach Fall of Timlar, an unfamiliar odor comes to them, chemical and thick, coating the insides of their cheeks, turning mealy in their mouths. Hack. Pressing on, the air grows denser, fouler, and then they see it. What do you call that? Something made that thing. There's a ghostly allure to that odd glow it gives. It's clearly not here for any friendly purpose. Look inside that sphere. You can see our town, suffering. We must destroy it. That's why we were brought here. I actually agree with you. Let's dust it. As they move to destroy the strange edifice, a hiss slices the air at their backs. The creature hasn't seen them. The mother bird guards her nest. Okay, ambush the Gorgon before it sees you, or make sure you destroy the altar first. Let us consult the wiki, because I'm a filthy cheater. Okay, so it just changes what bonus you get. You either get courage, which is all party members gain +2 damage. Damage and potency or something? I don't know, for 3 turns. Or battle starts with intimidation. All foes suffer 2 damage to start the mission. Let's ambush the Gorgon before it sees you. Come on, we kill this monster and its dark magic will fold. Grah! Because I'm hoping that we just go straight at it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it definitely sees us, right? So, I would probably say... Ooh. It's gonna be a little risky, right? We're gonna grab both these wood things and then see if we can splinter salvo it. And we can. And if it hits, it'll kill it. It didn't hit. 100% chance to hit with a 27% chance to stunt and kill. We did not kill. Bit of a shame. Oh, but we were just outside its attack range. That's awesome. Well. Oh, you cannot. Because you weren't close, or you were too close to use your bow, not far away enough to use whatever else. So let's do this. Then we'll shoot. Since you basically you did all the damage, you may as well get the kill, right? There's some events that are like, they're rough. You have to kill like a full cave's worth of enemies or whatever, you know? So, alright, armor. You're the only one that doesn't have it. Doesn't have any pauldrons, so there you go. Oh, plates etched with botanical imagery. The pauldrons of chivalry. The Gorgon dead and the glowing orb thing destroyed. For a moment they can only breathe clean air and hope this will be enough to stem the sickness. Will the weather inside the sick bodies turn clear like the air of this grove? Well, hello, Jack. Yep, I guess that must be it, huh, Wrath? The future is solved. The sun begins to rise and the world awakens. In the course of a few moments, the dark cloud of the Gorgon spell has blown apart, faded into memory. Walbert and Wrath find no more reason to linger. They head home, where they'll find the wasting illness that threatened to overwhelm their town has mysteriously vanished. It's very odd. I'm not sure it fits the faction. But, whatever. I don't know why, but I have the feeling something's over, that I don't know what's next. I've always had a sense of clear purpose, a mission, and sometimes I wished I didn't. But now I'm kind of anxious. Is it gone? So I have to decide, I guess. I have to take charge and... Walbert. Look, think of it as an excuse to just get away from things. That's what I do, at least. That can be nice, right? Walbert Stice is now a Bluehorn Mystic. Alright, growing stronger. Plus 10 retirement age. So, well, hello there. Soul Splitting, Inspiration, Aid, or Upgrade Vigor Flow, right? So, Soul Splitting, when Walbert takes damage for each interfused object, 1 point is prevented, and the object takes 2 damage instead. That could be good. Inspiration. Walbert gives adjacent allies +1 bonus damage and spell damage. That also could be good, but probably not really gonna happen a whole lot. Although it certainly would have helped with that last mission, right? Aid, once per combat, Walbert grants an adjacent target 7 temp health and removes negative status effects. That's good, but it's only once per combat. Or upgrade Vigor Flow, physical damage buff per interfused object increased from 2 to 3. Interfused objects also grant 1 speed. Physical damage buff per interfused object increased. So, where's my character? For each interfused object, Walbert melee and ranged attacks gain +2 damage. +2 damage per interfused object. I assume that counts as his ranged as well. Physical damage buff. I guess we could do this and hope we're actually going to do more damage. Right? Because it's physical damage. It doesn't say melee damage. It doesn't say ranged. It just says physical damage. Not the greatest of things. So I could gather there, which would probably be a good idea. I was thinking we could maybe use these people to build a thing across. Stupid. Little fly. You two go in. 6 days travel time. We're losing time, but... Alright. Pick from Legacy. Who do we have? Now, you may notice Jaym Sleet Lure and Sifa Sleet Lure. I don't remember... Ooh, Trinket Hunter. And he's got some fancy equipment, too. He's a warrior. That's a problem. But... Through shot, archery, long reach, these are all good. I'm gonna be honest, I think I want him. Right? Untouchable plus means whenever he gets a kill, the next attack against him doesn't hit. Trinket Hunter, a 30% chance to find an extra augment at the end of every mission. Augment is like a piece of equipment. So we'll recruit Jaym. We're a bit warrior heavy, but also let's look at his character sheet, right? He's a guardian, untouchable, trinket hunter. He is spell touched, so he has blue skin. So -1 bonus damage, but +2 potency, and a +10 recovery rate. So he heals faster. Bonus damage. You sacrifice extra physical damage for potency, so like special abilities and stuff, basically. And then his pet critter, cute little ankle biter, isn't it? +12 accuracy, so that's good. His gear, I believe all of these are... Oh no, sorry, this is just a regular one, the Woefall. It's a regular fencing rapier, but they're all tier 1, right? Orphan Sword is a unique stuff that you got. I think we got it from the Draven campaign, I believe. Yep. Deals more damage than a normal greatsword. And the Dragon Paw shield, which also, I mean, it's a regular shield, but it also grants a little bit of bonus damage. Right, so it sort of offsets. I mean, it makes you stronger. That's all. Let's recruit. Also, if you're wondering what legacy points do, aside from, you know, recruiting people or re-rolling stuff or preventing calamities, you can use them at the end of the game to upgrade your characters. Right, so he is a 3-star. And so it's basically what level you want to start them at if they get recruited, right? So here, he starts as a 3, no matter what, which is nice. Let's recruit him. All right, boom. Folks called Jaym an old soul, but that was because they had no better words for him. Stories of legendary battles often felt familiar. Unwritten verses of old ballads came out of him after a warm drink or two. And he dreamed of winged, ragged hills where banners blew and old blades lay buried. So when Locksley's legends drew him out of town with the opportunity to fight, Jaym couldn't tell whether he was leaving home or coming back to it. Alright, but now you have to prepare the recruit, which takes 44 days. Yep. Okay, so bridges are essential elements of any mobile defense. Yep, okay, well, let's get started. Yeah, and you guys take 58 days. So, yes. We'll add you and Wrath. Okay, cool. I was worried it was going to start going, so we'll put Wrath there, and that way that we'll both be doing stuff, but it's going to take, yeah, it's going to take a lot of days. 300 days remaining. Yep. I don't know what popped up there. I was trying to... 9 days remaining. All right. Now, I guess the question is... because this one you still need a bridge here. That's mountains. So we're in an okay spot. We could send... let's build a bridge with, let's see who. Those two. Oh, kitty here. So those two will build the bridge. The other three will go scout the site. Yep, 5 days travel time. Right. So we have to fight it. You know, it's an issue, but they'll be building the bridge, and we need to build the bridge, right? All right. This looks like a good place to stop for the night. Rest up, everyone. We've got a busy day tomorrow. I'll be back in a bit. I have to do something. Heart of Stars. Do you want some company, Wrath? Why not? We got a destination tonight, Wrath? Someone I used to know died on this day. So each year I light a candle for her. That's a real nice tribute, Wrath. It feels like forever ago, but, well, you never stop missing them. No, you just learned to carry it more lightly. Whoa, what have we here? Seems to be a shrine. Okay, choose. This would be a perfect place for the candle, or this looks like a sacred place. Let's find something else. Man, my thought is light the candle. I don't remember if I've done... I don't think I've done this one before, but my thought would be... Because that's the thing. Nothing is necessarily... Oh yeah, we have the pet pine cone. There's no, like, negatives. You know what I mean? It's not... There's temporary negatives, but it's not, like, permanent stuff. It's not like, oh, you lost a weapon, or you lost armor, or you lose a skill, or anything. No, like, severe penalties. Just change, right? The biggest penalty comes from time, aging. You know, your character's getting older. I'm gonna pull up the wiki, because like I said, I'm a filthy cheater. Okay. Right. So if you light the candle, a forest spirit appears, and the heroes gain a temporary +10 accuracy. But if you move on and light a candle elsewhere, the relationship between the two heroes deepens. So we will do that. And what does the pine cone do? Wrath can wall with trees. Maybe some century it'll grow up to be a tree walker or something. Right, so if he's next to a tree, he gains 1 extra armor. It's cool. So either way, it's like you get a bonus either way, but it's whether it's temporary and to be fair, even this is going to be situational. Like the relationship between the two of them is only if they're next to each other, right? They move on until looks to be a clearing up ahead. Whoa, this is astonishing. She would have loved this. This is perfect. Well, I'll be damned if that isn't the petite sloth, her favorite her favorite constellation. That sounds fake. That sounds great. And moss-covered rocks? That'll do. Missing her is almost overwhelming sometimes. Care to share some stories about her? Really? Yeah, she sounds like she was really important to you. See, that's nice. See, it's not just that... It's not like, oh, you know, you did this and you got an extra relationship point or whatever. It's like, no, they're actually showing it. You know? It's nice. Anyway. Wrath talked late into the night, sometimes through tears, sometimes along with laughter. As the candle burned down, the stars traced their ancient path across the sky, and a new tradition between the two of them was born. See? Now, fight. Alright. Stormthroat. Turning its nose to the earth and sky, it hunts, it seeks, it bellows like a thundercloud. And we have a stump. It moves with the warrior's bearing, barks for the thrill of the fight. And Dart carefully and quietly looks for an opening and places its next shot. So 4 enemies. 2 of them we can see already. We'll just have to decide it. Now, do we... The problem is these guys are... They're very range oriented. So I guess I would say I want them out of sight. This is the problem, though. If they come around, they're gonna... Yeah, see, I mean, they'll be able to shoot us. So... Wait, hang on. He has a... Can we attack right here? Man, I don't think so. I don't think it's got enough range. Well, let's do this. Let's move her in. She's definitely going to take some damage. For 2 turns. This would be the turn if you're going to do it. Or, you know, this would be the time, you know what I mean? Okay, cool. Stormthroats are a real pain in the ass. And then you... how much damage do you do? 5. Yep. I did it mostly for cowering. What is cowering? Once per combat, if damage gained, plus 30 block and dodge for this turn. Regenerates 20% or 25% of total health at the end of its turn. There's 3 left. Wow, that's pretty cool, honestly. It's not going to move in. There we go, dodged. And then you... Be a little bit aggressive. Cool, you're toast. Leaves a couple of doors. Maybe 1 enemy per door. It's hard to say, really, but... And presumably she's going to lose the Tinker at the end of the turn. Yep, there it goes. Well, let's open the door. And looks like no... Well, I mean, there could be one, like... Well, probably not, but... You know what? Let's go this way, then. Never assume, but it's likely that there's no one in there, and that they're both in here. Alright. Yep, there they both are. Alright, so... This dude, he'll have to move in. The problem is... Right. As a swift action, Stormthroat sends their bird to an enemy where it deals damage each turn until removed. You can get them as pets, by the way, which is pretty freaking awesome. But they also do Battle Yell, which gives another character, another enemy, an extra attack, basically. So it's, you know. Alright, I would say... How far can you move in? Not far. You could go here. And he can go there. Go here and Guardian up. Right, and then Jaym go... I mean, you could even do this, yeah. My thought is Wrath moves in and attacks someone. Oh, we could ambush, maybe. Ambush plus, stopping their movement. Let's do it right here. Because that dude's moving in. And then we'll go right here and guard. Awesome. Hell yeah. I really expected him to... I expected him to do the bird thing, to be honest, not just move straight in, but... You know, whatever. Alright, Slim Quill, bow tier 2. Hell yeah, you. Extra damage, extra stunt damage, extra range. That's the better thing about good bows. Yep. There you go. This is the Trinket Hunter thing. Yeesh. Excuse me. Alright, dodge to 60, dodge to 55. Or... Let's say Gulber. He's got... Oh. Oh, no, this is from the critter. We got 2 already. +5 block. Earthshell Talisman. Glitter clack stones swing from a length of rope, their faces glyphed and frowning. Block, block, block. Looks like Gulber gets another one. Cool. Yep. Stormthroat is now a little bit stronger. There you go. But it's not the Gorgons, so that I'm a little bit more okay with. Well, and so that probably doesn't help us, right? Because it's not a Gorgon site. Alright, let's secure. We'll take a little more time. Let's see again. Time is of the essence. This is probably Gorgons? Yeah. Man, Gulber running out of good books to read. Are you kidding me right now? I mean, I guess. Shelves are all familiar to Gulber Crickers, wherever he has the time to find them. Books are old friends. They know his touch and the timbre of his sighs, the clomp of his pacing, the ply of his fingers. Digging up this library walled away inside a ruin, there was no question where he would spend the fall. Unfortunately, he's fallen into a rut of reading he can't climb out of. More of the same. There's those eyes again, never unlike the ocean, and that chiseled jaw. Always his strapping chest, his eyes like the ocean. Maybe he shouldn't be reading romance novels. Hey, Gulber, you want to see this? Another grizzled veteran showed up? Seriously? For once, can we have a veteran that's not grizzled? Oh, Walbert, I was reading. You didn't mutter a curse when you lost our card game, but look how mad a book gets you. It all just sounds the same. How can I keep reading the same words over and over again and not go crazy? Gulber reshelves the offending novel. Maybe stop reading. Well, what do you suggest? I stop reading? Anyway, I was nosing around in here the other day, and look what I found. Saving the little book from a damaging fall, he glares at Walbert and then opens the marked page. Huh, this is just a map to the Library of Light? It's fake, it must be. Even I know it's just a story. Think about it, it's been among these sealed shelves. Who walled it in here? What did they know? choose? Well, I guess we shouldn't rule it out. I'll get my gear. Or, I don't know. Well, let me finish the Kilted Stallion first, and of course the sequels. How many are there? Like 16? Nope, we're going, we're taking the opportunity. The two of you, unfortunately, we'll have to, yeah, but see they're going, well, there. Okay, they've arrived. Oh, and that's Deepists, huh? Or the Woken, or whatever they call them. There's no correct version of the story, but that's why it's fun. According to most tellings, the Library of Light was carved whole, shaped from a single limb that fell off the Tree of Stars. Most say the Watersong sorcerer, Bravish Woke. Interesting, the Woken. Brought the library into being. Some storytellers have it that he beguiled a great goddess and tricked her into performing the labors, then bound her in a wine flask and cast it out upon the eternal sea. One version has him using his own life to complete the casting. Yuck. That one's gross. There's the one where he visits the spirit realm. I don't remember why. I don't think anything happens. Maybe he just wanted to visit it. And I love the little shrine that we just saw. That's in the background now because it's cool. The consensus is that he was a seeker of wisdom, someone who saw knowledge itself as the greatest treasure, highest goal. The stories have always been like that, scattered and small and uncertain, but bound with this magnetic gram that draws the fragments together. Becomes this single childish hope, this enduring, embarrassing sense of, what if? Can you imagine it? A limitless and ever-growing trove of books, every volume that's been written, every scroll, every epic? They'll arrive the next day. How should they spend the night? Fire and conversation, pensive stargazing. Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, yep, so there's... You basically gain a battle benefit, and then you gain a permanent thing. So Fire and Conversation will give you courage, so all party members gain +2 damage and potency for 3 turns, and extra relationship. Stargazing, though, is combat with insight, which doubles stunt chance for party members, and then after the battle, gain 1 legacy point. I would actually... Man. Given that I don't know what we're gonna face, I probably want this so we can get the extra stunt chance. Otherwise, I'd rather choose this for the relationship. Then again, it is only the two of us, and we might want to stick together. Let's do this. It fits the story better as well. Fire and Conversation. The fire is high and their friendship deepens. The night gives them courage. Also, if you want more legacy points, you pick number 2. But the next morning, they'll reach their goal and find it guarded. Okay, all heroes. Yep. Hill Guardian, a ponderous bulk that moves with an unexpected delicacy. Okay, 11 health, and it just does crush. 45 damage and moves through scenery and stomps it flat. So, I can't reach those, but we could do, let's see. That's kind of the problem. Let's, I mean, we're, Okay, well. We'll move forward a little bit. Right, we'll move like right here. Also, it has armor, so, you know. Okay, we'll interfuse with... What's the range on some of these? 5? No, it doesn't say 5. I don't know how far the range is. That could be a problem, but we'll give it a go. Crap. Nope, not far enough. We'll interfuse with... Oh, well that would have been good. We'll still use it. Oh, Vigor Flow. +2. Why Vigor Flow? Well, whatever. Alright. We'll guard... Okay, that I was really hoping he would just come through and so we could just whack him, but looks like no. Alright, then Wild Grasp it is. Right, because... Well, first off, does 10 damage, but second, it pins it in place. Or... I mean, we can do it. We can do this. Let's just see if we can kill it. Yep, awesome. There you go. Greybark. Hunter armor, tier 1. Speed armor and warding. Town watchers who are good with a bow and who can't get anything fancy have long traded to each other the secrets of Greybark. Metal links and scales are sewn into long shirts, traditionally gray leather or canvas, leaving the arms light to draw and fire. So it sacrifices speed in exchange for armor and warding, which, yeah, that's the problem. It reduces his dodge by quite a bit. Armor, I mean, I love armor, and warding helps, but the dodge is helpful. So we're just gonna salvage it. If you don't need this, you can break down for fabric instead. Let's salvage. Raise your head if you knew there was gonna be a fight. Did you say raise your head? Raise your hand? Oh, too late, it's not funny anymore. Bravish Woke rather famously recorded that there were 2 ways a traveler would be able to locate his library. One is you turn yourself into a Vagrant beast, the creature who so loves to devour lies. That many books would give off a great ripe aroma like, I don't know, mountain bacon. I do love bacon. A mountain made of bacon? Good. What's the second way? Just how big it is. The interior of the library is a symphony of sunlight, playing for a frozen... It's so cheesy, but I love it. Playing for a frozen ballet of crammed shelves. Look at the carvings on the wood. Every space is crowded with volumes. How do you begin to pay for all of it? This is what dreams look like. Could you even dream this? The library was a dream. That's how it began. Why study magic all my life? Same as every magician. I wanted to make my dreams real. I didn't understand then. When dreams come true, the heart that was soft for seeds hardens against anything that might awaken it. The library was a dream, and that's what it must remain. Those who leave it will never find their way back. Many days later, Gulber? We need to leave, Albert. No, we need to leave. Oh. Something I realized, I guess. I'm not sure when. A long time ago, maybe. Grand times I've spent with books. Times I was alone with a novel in a window in a rainstorm. I'm glad we came here. Glad we found it. Saw it all. I've always been afraid to write my own stories. Afraid they'd end up nowhere and matter to no one. But I think that could be the next dream for me. Gulber, what if you can't go back? In stories, isn't that the rule? That you can only visit it once? You know, I've been reading since I was small. Books by heroes and half-crazies. Fiction of all kind and quality. What I'm thinking now is... it's time I start putting life into my own words. It's very beautiful. Okay. Sharpshooter, Engage, Untouchable, and Blood Rage upgrade. Sharpshooter doesn't help because he doesn't have any ranged stuff. Although he could. You can always give him a bow. Right? Engage. As a swift action, Gulber engages a foe, forcing it to attack him. Gulber must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight. +1 armor per engaged foe. So he becomes like a... it's like a taunt. Like, attack me and they'll beeline for him. Or they break contact, right? They can only attack him while they're engaged, but they could just withdraw and break contact and then be like, okay, now I can attack someone else. Which they will do. Untouchable, when he gets a kill, next turn attack him will miss. Or next attack against him. You can upgrade it. So adds the active ability once per combat while wounded. Activate to gain +2 damage and prevent health from dropping to 0 for 1 turn. Yeah. Get a little berserker going on. Alright, so they're up there. Let's see if we can bring them back down here to make the bridge. Again, we're losing time, but... okay. Hides ingot spell threads. Cool. And then, Talisman of Elimination. Elimination, yeah. Stunt chance 6. Symbol of the eye unclosing is usually worn in tribute to one's fallen comrades. Who do you want to stunt? And I would say... Wrath has the gem thing. We'll give it to him. Because that gives him the ability to, you know, do more stuff, right? Alright, so you... they're building the bridge. Those two might be able to go. Should I just go scout it? Scout this right here? Let's move here first. Let's gather. "15 days. Well, I mean, you know... 8 days. Cool. I don't know if I have enough time, but we'll give it a go. 200 days remaining. Okay, it is a Gorgon site, so that's good. I think we could probably do this. Yeah, it's infested. Is this one infested? Yes. Alright, so we'll do this, then we'll go out there, do that. Let's get this done first. We'll take all my dudes. After all this. Are you alright, Gulber? You haven't said a word for hours. Really? Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just thinking. Want to share? Maybe we can help. Well, I was daydreaming, really, about what I want to do when we don't have to be saving the world all the time. Okay, I have to know. What do you want to do? I don't know. I think I want to lock myself up in the library and never come out. I love that he's the intellectual one. He's the book reader, not the mage. I'll have an enormous room with all the plunder will accumulate over the years, and I'll nestle in there contently gazing upon my prizes. How about you, Wrath? I might like to settle down, stay in one place for a while. What about you, Jaym? Dunno. Maybe be a sword for hire. I couldn't just sit around all day. Better look sharp, everyone. They're just up ahead, and we're not done fighting yet. Sigh, one day. Alright, 5 foes. A Bogmore, 2 Ragers, a Raccoon, and a Roe. And we can see 2 of them right now. So... I honestly don't know if we'd be able to hit anything. Oh, but maybe. Maybe if we do these 2. Let's give it a go. Shark Trap is pretty freaking cool. Lay traps of shards on the floor like shark fins, pinning and dealing 5 damage to any enemies that step on them. And you do it in like a row. But let's see if we can get this. Vigor Flow. Alright, so now Splinter Salvo and bam. Minus Vigor Flow 2. Well, okay, so hang on a second. For each interfused object. Oh, well, I guess it would have been Vigor Flow 1 when he interfused the first one. Nice. See, and that's the thing. Mages can be super powerful if you use the right attacks. But warriors can also be super powerful. Like, you know, they'll get in there and just, like, take dudes out, you know? And then you... Okay, well, they're not trying to break down the door. That's a good start. We're gonna hold off for now. We'll everybody get ourselves set in place. Then we'll ambush, I guess. Okay. Alright. Bogmore, and there's still 2 more. They're probably over here, but they could be back there as well. Hard to say. Let's do... Okay, well, there's one. Let's attack this dude, that way we can flank this guy. He'll move, but he hopefully should not get close enough. Then again, he can move twice. We'll find out. Oh yeah, extra stunt. That's cool. So what do we want to do? We'll give a Jaym a kill, I think. Ah, untouchable. Nice. Gulber. Probably should go here just in case. And then you... We can interfuse with some stuff. Yeah, see, there we go. Vigor Flow 1. And then, do we have another? Well, Oh, knives. Barrage is cool as hell. Right, there's the other one. Okay, well, armor shredded. So you, barrage is pretty awesome. 8 to 10 damage, 5 range. Tools are torn into a deadly whirl, rending targets in a nearby area with their tooly teeth. Let's see if it kills it. It does. Okay, so that's the whole, you know, whatever going on. All right, you can you get in there and whack the dude? There's still all the corruption in the way, so I just, you know. There we go. Victory! Minotaur Axe. We got an artifact from this. Wow, okay. It's a bit unexpected, but oh, alright. So it's a Great Axe Tier 1 artifact, +1 damage to Deepists. Minotaurs, the far below, must have once bent themselves on the forging of axe blades. These fearsome weapons are symbols of power in deep places. Well... Okay, so accuracy... So that's interesting, right? The Great Axe... or Great Sword, I guess, gets +10 to block and +5 to accuracy. This does not. It gives shred and stunt damage instead. This tier 1 hammer, it's a great hammer, right? I'd honestly rather have, instead of a, you know, knocking enemies back, although maybe, I don't know. Then again, you're an axe guy. Looks very... I mean, it looks kind of lame, but it's a tier 1. I think you can upgrade it to make it more cool looking. Because even legendary stuff has tiers. Alright, so now the Geist is back. Plus 50 days. Hell to the yeah. Let's secure this real fast. Get ourselves an extra... And, you know, using 25 instantly. Enemies advance, extra armor for the Thrusk, Storm Throat, row 2, so now each row is going to be 2 rows. You could cancel it, but that'll be fine. It's also more experience, I think. Well, maybe. Okay, site complete. Got hides and spell threads, and feather steel strap. A strap with leather plates in martial style. Extra speed. Okay, probably for a warrior. Gives him 5 from 4 to 5. So Jaym, you're it. Right? Because you'll notice he basically has 0 equipment or anything. That's what happens. You don't carry equipment over. Just weapons. Weapons and armor. Alright. We could stop here. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent. I try and read all of them. I try and respond to all of them as well. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I guess I would say your comments. Like I said, even though I'm basically socially retarded, I do really appreciate your guys' comments. Even though a lot of the time I feel like my responses are inadequate, I still really do like reading them. And you know, so I just want to say thank you. That's basically it. That's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. Hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.